goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Semifinal game. Bringing it out, it's Irvin. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Receivers are bunched together. To throw, it's Booker. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Brought down with the completion, moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
That's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Blue Raiders line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Battle to reach the national championship game. Big moment early here. Third down and goal. To throw, it's Booker. Defense is coming after him. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. it here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Hits the running back in the flat. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The Gators have first and 10 here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Off the air, the quarterback gets it out quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On first and 10, looking to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets loose on the scramble, picks up a decent gain, short of the first down there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Floyd. Great catch and run for 6.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Dropping back, it's Booker. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Blue Raiders come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And then first down right back to the running game. We get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He gets loose. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The Gators are on the move here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The defense backed up against their own end zone. No stopping on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Extra point makes the lead 4. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. He just sprints into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Bringing it out, it's Harrison. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They'll run it from the gun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looks right for a quick completion. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Breaks into the clear. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The junior able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Blue Raiders come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Booker. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Lofted it in there, but it falls incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the Blue Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds with the pass rush closing in. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
In the clear at the 25. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
21.
Bringing it out. It's Harrison. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Let's see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem with the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
On the move now. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Looking to throw. It's Booker. And it's caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Moving at the 2nd level of the defense now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force that, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick. Boy, he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Middle Tennessee, 38. Florida, 21.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
To throw, it's Booker. The pocket breaking down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout is called in important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking deep down the left side. The ball is picked off. He could go. Across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
A sack makes it second down and forever. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Blue Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. To the air, it's Booker. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Looking to throw here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Blue Raiders will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Fires quickly to the left. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Looking deep to the right side. Almost intercepted again. This defense flying around today. Almost had a 4th pick.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Makes a quick grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid game, though, on the completion.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down. Back to pass. It's Booker. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there, and if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Can the defense hold up here on 3rd and goal? From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. They are pouring it on now.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the PAT is good. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's going to take off. Takes up the 1st and still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. It's good for 1st down yardage, set up at the 26 now. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. He breaks free. Muscles past the defender. And rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with a hot hand.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Here's the handoff. Breaking tackles. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
scanning the field. It's Booker. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Blue Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Blue Raiders will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner.
Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They continue to roll up the score.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Took contact on the throw.
I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
He's going to take off here. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there.
He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to home.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And we will score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They'll hand it off. Breaks free. Picks up the force, looking for more. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football. The gain makes it second and medium. Handoff heading left. Running through the tackle. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And the Gators looking to run some tempo here. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Irvin. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Across the 30. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
69.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harrison. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Florida offense is back out on the field now. Here's that defense shifting again. Fires it on the move. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Gators. Here comes the point after attempt.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Irvin. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Booker. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And Kirk, it's Middle Tennessee with the lead right now. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Check out the game summary here so far. Sets up for a classic 4th quarter. Who's going to make a play to make the difference here? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the 4th by going to the air. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete.
But this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the fourth quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And there's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Zips it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt in the last possession. Looking downfield. It's Booker. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
What a shot, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Blue Raiders with first and 10 here. Grinding away with their running game. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Grab near the sticks. It's Irvin. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Irvin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down.